Hey guys, my name is Ellen, and this is my sister from another mister and another mother too, Gosia. And together we're Mellen.
So we're back with another video for you guys.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
And today we're filming the
embarrassing stories of us. Because we can embarrass ourselves a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time. Story number 1. So I was out in town with a couple of friends, and of course Gosia was there, but she left after that.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I suck at telling stories on camera. So, where was I?
And
You really should have let me go
left.
first.
I
Okay, you left, and the other friends got bubbles in some store, and we were like, wait. I was waiting to get picked up by someone, and I was waiting with them, and we were like blowing the bubbles outside, and there was a guy behind us playing a guitar, and just singing like this beautiful song, and we didn't really pass any heed of him, you know, blowing bubbles and everything, and he stopped halfway through, and we were like, oh, he's probably changing the song, you know? And all you can hear in the microphone is going, girls, can you please move? Like, I'm like trying to sing here, and you're getting bubbles in my microphone and in my guitar, and we were like, oh, sorry, we had to like walk off. And yeah, it was pretty embarrassing, but funny at the same time. He said it into the microphone, which was really
like
funny. Everyone could hear.
Oh my god. My story number 1. So basically, I was out with my family, and we were actually on our way back home from my sister's house, and it was my nephew, my mom, my sister, and myself, and my nephew and I were like, yeah, you know, let's race. And I really needed to pee. Like, I was dying. And so we decided to have a race. And while we were running, we were kind of like joking around as well. So we laughed. And do you ever have that? You really need to pee, and then you laugh, and it makes you pee, like want to pee even more.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened, and I was almost home, and I was running. I was first, so I got onto my doorstep, and I peed myself. Yeah, I was 9, yeah, and I freaking peed myself on my doorstep, at my freaking doorstep.
Story number 2 for moi. Okay, so we were at this like festival sort of concert thing with my mom and my brother, and we were walking around, and we saw these dogs, and we were like, me and my brother, like, we love dogs, and like, especially like Labradors, and we were like, oh, they're so cute, you know? And they walked up to us, and mom was like, aw, and my mom has like a fear of dogs, so like whenever they get near to her, she's kind of scared, even small ones, and it's like, what? So, walking past the dog, and then like, I think the dog was like near us, and the dog was kind of excited. So he was like, you know, like doing this and everything. And mom was like saying like, oh, such a nice dog and all this stuff. And then like, and then here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. She was like, oh, that's so cute and everything. And then like we walked away further, and then the dog came back again. And she was like, oh my god, get away from me. Like out loud, and the owner was there, so like it was so embarrassing for me and my brother, and the owner was like, oh, sorry, and she was like, get away from me. So it was embarrassing, and I'm sure mom will be embarrassed when she sees this, but I'm sorry, it was really embarrassing.
Story number 2. So, this is so embarrassing, I can't even say it. Oh my god, okay. So, I was 9. Yet again, another great time for me.
Yes.
Being 9. And for some reason, I thought I was a tiger / lion. I don't know what I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I roared and walked on all my fours. Like, I walked on my horse.
I thought you just hissed.
No. I walked on my horse. And so whenever someone would come to our house, I would be on my horse, roaring or hissing at them, going and then going and all of my family obviously remembers all that, and they like to bring it up from time to time, so that's great. I'm so happy I did that.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, story number 3. Now, I'm a very clumsy person, especially when it comes to PE class. I trip over everything. I even have like a bruise here from something. I hit against something. So, we were playing tennis, and like the little nets were like in between. There was like, okay, on the other side there was, other person with the racket, and then you'd hit it back and forth, right? But that was all in a line, and we were all like, this is really hard to explain.
I love that little back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. And like, we were all kind of crushed. Like, there's, in one net there would be 2 of us here, then there'd be 2 of us there, like, going back and forth. And it was kind of like cramped. So like, it was fine, even though I was like very conscious of like getting hit by a tennis ball. And so I didn't want that, because I did get hit by a tennis ball before. And I got a text. So so hitting the tennis ball back and forth, I can't remember who it was with. Who knows? I think it probably was with you.
Maybe.
And then the tennis ball, I didn't catch it, I didn't throw it, like, freaking hit it back. And it fell somewhere, like, on the other side of the net, like a different net. Mm-hmm. And some girl was going for it, like, with the tennis racket, right? And I went underneath. I literally was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get hit. And she went so hard. Like, she hit the tennis ball, but instead of hitting the tennis ball... Okay, wait. She hit my forehead. Like, it was so sore, and everyone was like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And I was on the verge of tears, but I, like, kept it in, and it was so embarrassing, and everyone was, like, staring at me weirdly. And they were like, oh, do you want to... Like, even the PE teacher came up and was like, do you want to sit down at the bench? And I was like, no, it's fine. And everyone was just looking at me weirdly. I was like, that was a harsh, like, hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was embarrassing as hell. Got a headache afterwards, so yeah.
So my next story is Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Coming to cinemas 2017. Where do I start? Yeah. As a 12-year-old, I was obsessed with Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. And I was so obsessed that for Christmas I asked for a wig, I asked for a guitar and stuff, all Hannah Montana themed, of course. And I thought I was her. I went through stages where I thought I was certain people and I wasn't.
You thought you were her.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I mean, I thought I was Gabriella from High School Musical, so we're the same.
We're the same boat. Really? But did you walk out wearing a wig and pretty much Hannah Montana outfit in public?
No, but I did wear an MJ outfit.
Yeah, so I wore a wig, the wig that I got for Christmas, and a skirt and all, and you know the boots that Hannah Montana wore, the pink ones that were like, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had these on, and my mom, my poor mom, was walking around town with me, dressed up as Hannah Montana, and then this one girl looked at me, and I thought she thought that, like, I was Hannah Montana, so I was like, oh mom, she thought I was Hannah Montana. I thought I was the bomb.
Oh my God,
and now I look back at it and I'm so embarrassed about that. Like, hopefully no one that we know saw me. Because that would have been bad.
That would have been there. Imagine if I saw you.
What a brilliant first impression. So this is it for this week's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you can relate to some of them.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe if you have like similar ones, you can like comment them down below.
Yeah, we'd love to hear some
Please
of your
make
stories.
us feel, you know,
A bit better about ourselves.
a bit normal, you know, and fit in. Like,
Yeah.
please don't leave us like left out.
So yeah, if you're up for like commenting, telling us some of your stories, comment them down below.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta comment.
And obviously, if you think we're crazy enough for you, if we're weird enough, and if you like us, I guess, hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah. It's like there.
yeah, it's right there. Join the Mellen army, because we're here every Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being a Mellen is just being unique and weird and out there
You know.
and different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to join that, go join it.
Peace!